Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the playoffs. It is the boys' turn, and it is the Chetek-Weyerhaeuser Bulldogs taking on the Grantsburg Pirates here in Grantsburg. My name is Bob Rombach. Nick Rombach back with me here today after a successful trip. Where were you, Nicholas? West Salem for the girls' sectionals in gymnastics, but let's take a listen to the pep band while we get things set up here.
Between the Chetek-Weyerhaeuser Bulldogs and the Grantsburg Pirates. I invite you, please stand and face the flag at the southwest entrance for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, starting lineup's about to be announced. Thank you for joining us. We'd love to hear where you're watching from. Let us know in the comments.
Starting lineups, beginning with Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. Number 2, Bryce Killoran. Number 3, Vincent Paulson. Number 13, Brennan Lentz. Number 22, Dylan Rezin. Number 24, Lawson Davis. And now the starting five for the Grantsburg Pirates. Number 2, Ted Brown. Number 5, Zach Rombach. Number 21, Eric Berkman. Number 23, Taylor Zeer. And number 33, Mark Seeger.
All right,
the and the WIAA expect good sportsmanship at tonight's game. Please keep all comments positive.
All right, festivities are about to get underway. It is Lawson Davis versus Zach Rombach for the opening tip, and Lawson gets it. Lawson Davis is one to keep an eye on here tonight. Grantsburg fans, he is a very good player. And he has the ball right now, and there's a couple others. Benson Paulson, Bryce Claren, also can score Dylan Razim and Brennan Lentz, the starting lineup for the Bulldogs. Now, the Bulldogs are the 11th out of 12th seed. This is a pretty good bracket. It's going to be very competitive. This is a good Bulldogs team out of the heart of the North. And the Grantsburg team can be just as good. There's a rebound opportunity, and it was a fight between Rombach and Davis. Popped free and went to Mark Seeger. Seeger getting the start. 3 or 4 starts in a row for Mark Seeger. Here's Aaron Berkman, the senior, and Mark Seeger, the only 2 seniors on the court here for Grantsburg. Here's Jaden Brown, a sophomore, through the lane, and he's going to get called for traveling. Kind of bounced off a couple of guys, and no shot on that possession for Grantsburg. This is Benson Paulson. Paulson averages 14 points per game for the Bulldogs. And Razim spins it around Kalerin. Grantsburg throwing a little bit of a different defense out there against the Bulldogs. Let's see how they react to what's happening here. And that's going to be a travel on Kalerin. Kalerin, a sophomore. Paulson, a junior, Lenza junior, Razim and Davis, both seniors for Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. Here's Dane Lozier, and you might not be able to tell from this far away, but he's wearing a mask. He broke his nose in practice this week. Kicked out Berkman. He's going to go baseline, fires it in, and they're going to call a foul. And that'll be the first foul of the game. And the foul is on Grantsburg, and it's on Mark Seeger. So Grantsburg is yet to get a shot off here in the early part of this one. Actually, there's only been 1 shot in the first 2 minutes. It was a miss. Otherwise, 2 turnovers. Well, 1 was a foul on Grantsburg, a turnover on the Bulldogs, a turnover on Grantsburg, and the Bulldogs had first possession and missed a shot. Davis and Lentz. Davis from mid-range, and he gets it to go, and that's not surprising. Davis can hit from anywhere. Pure, a really nice jump shot. He can maneuver in close. Keep our eye on him here tonight. See what kind of answer Grantsburg has for Davis. Here's Jaden in traffic, dishes it out. This is Aaron Berkman now. Berkman driving through up, and nope, they're going to wave it off because they're going to say jump ball. A jump ball. Okay, well, that's going to be Grantsburg ball. Grantsburg keeps possession. That is a quick jump ball call. I don't think I've ever really, I have seen jump balls while guys moving before, but man. So Grantsburg's ball. Here's Lozier. Lozier has the best 3-point percentage in the conference. And there's another one, and Dane Lozier gets things underway for the Grantsburg scoring. 3-2, now Grantsburg leads. Razim, and now Lentz back to Razim. 3-pointer from Razim is too far, and the rebound, Zach Rombach comes swooping in and getting the rebound. Fired up to Seeger, to Rombach. He's going to take a short jumper. No, gets his own rebound. Up off the glass and good. Good job by Rombach to follow his shot. He has 2, and it's 5-2 Grantsburg. 14:43 left to go in the first half. A 3-point lead for the Pirates here at home. And Davis, good head fake, jump stop, shot up, and they're going to call a foul. And 2 shots coming up here for Lawson Davis. And who are they going to call? And they're going to get Zach Rombach with the push. Vinny Vogeland will check in after this free throw by Lawson. First, well, actually, that's a second foul on Grantsburg. First on Zach. Free throw is no good. And looking at their stats, the only thing Lawson sort of struggles with is free throw shooting. Everything else, he's the bee's knees. Second free throw from the lefty is good. That's about his average. And Lawson now has 3 points, and it's 5-3 Pirates. Berkman loses the handle, and another turnover on the Pirates. And the ball is swiped from behind by Rombach, poked it free, and now the Pirates steal the possession away. Vogeland underneath to Rombach. Rombach driving, and he is apparently not knocked over. Here's Rombach picking up the loose ball at half court, swooping through and laying it in. Nice play by Zach Rombach. 4 for him. And there is a lot of effort out there by both of these teams early. Watching Grantsburg, obviously, all year, there's a layup that's missed. Brown comes away with it just too hard off the glass by Dylan Razin. Anyway, sometimes we've seen Grantsburg get off to very slow starts. Not tonight. They are ready to go in this WIAA regional quarterfinal, first round of the playoffs. Brown directing traffic, and here's Berkman. Ooh. Berkman drives, drops it off to Vinny. Now Brown for 3, that's off the mark. Rebound, and it's up for grabs. Vinny's there, and he lays it up off the glass. Vinny Vogeland in the right place at the right time, and Grantsburg leads 9-3 with 13 to go, and a timeout called by Coach Hans Olsen. And that'll give us time to say thank you to one of our sponsors, Northwood Tech. All right, back to the action here. A 30-second timeout called by Coach Olsen for Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. 9-3 the score, 13 minutes in. Kalarin with the ball. And now Lentz. Kalarin for 3, and he gets it to go. Big shot there for Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. Grantsburg had been on a bit of a run there, and that stops that. Lozier, and here's Jaden Brown has the ball stripped, and a turnover on the Pirates. Looking off the glass, no good. Lawson is there, and he goes off the glass, can't get it to go, and Dane Lozier comes down with the ball. Brennan Lentz on the bench now, and Brady Lentz in for Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. Lozier, now they get it around to, and an offensive foul, another offensive foul on the Pirates, and that is going to be on Vinny Vogeland, a moving screen on Vogeland. So that's 3 fouls now on the Pirates, 2 of them offensive and away from the ball, really. Claren, now it's over to Lentz. Long 3, no, but a long rebound. Claren, shot is good. Bryce Claren. He now has 5 points, and it's to a 1-point game. Lozier finds Rombach. Rombach, reverse layup, and a foul. He'll shoot 2. That'll be the first foul on Lawson Davis. I conflated his name. No good on the first for Rombach. Rombach, 1 for 2. Zach now has 5. 10-8 Grantsburg. There are some open looks outside for Chetek-Weyerhaeuser, and there's another one, and he splashes it in. Claren now with 8. Grantsburg electing to give up some deep shots, leave the perimeter somewhat open. Loose coverage out there. See if they have to adjust here, because Chetek-Weyerhaeuser has made a couple threes here recently and now have the lead again, 11-10. Here's Rombach. Zach moves to his left. Now he wants to drive, looks across. There's 2 guys standing in the same spot. Berkman with the jumper, no, and Davis able to get the rebound. Up to Davis, out to Lentz. Lentz drives, and it's going to be a foul on Grantsburg. And that's the second on Vinny Vogelin, and up is Mark Seeger to come into the game. Presumably for Vinny, as that's his second. Yep. 11-10. Grantsburg did have an 8-3 lead. Off the screen, the three is no good. Rebound goes to Berkman. Berkman wants to run. Berkman, and there's a lot of contact, no foul, and there's a foul. Brady Lentz is going to get called for a hold. So it's interesting, every ref is different, what they call, what they let go. You see a lot of bumping as the ball is brought down. Jaden almost lost it out of bounds there. Brown over to Lozier, now it's with Berkman. Berkman to Seeger, and here's Lozier for three, in and out, and lost it, or Davis got the rebound. Ball is loose. And another foul on Grantsburg, and that's going to be Mark Seeger in his second. So the Pirates really having trouble. I don't know if it's moving their feet or not moving their feet enough, but Razim inbounds it, three-point shot on the way, and it's no good. Rebound is tied up, and that'll be Chetek-Weyerhaeuser ball on the jump ball. 9:57 left to go, a 1-point lead for the Bulldogs in round one. Winner of this one goes on to play at Cameron on Friday. Davis dumps it down, shot is up and good, and one. And that might be Seeger's third foul. Vinny has to go back in with two. Grantsburg in some real foul trouble early here. We haven't seen Brock Matheny come in, but Mark Seeger is going to be on ice for the rest of this first half, and it's not even halfway through the first half. The end one is good. Razim with his first points, he has three. 14-10, Grantsburg hasn't scored in quite a while. Vogelin, and it seems like they don't get a lot of shots off. They've been losing the ball and turning the ball over quite often here in this first half. They need to get shots. Brown into the air, and there's going to be two shots coming up for Jaden Brown. Another foul in a kind of clunky first half here. Tons of whistles. And Jaden Brown will set up for two. Grantsburg 1 of 2 from the line so far. And that might come back to bite them. Free throws and easy layups are what's going to win this game. 1 of 2 from Jaden Brown, and a timeout called by Mike Myers. That was Jaden's first point. We're going to go to another quick break. Burnett Medical Center.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, severe sore throats, or constant snoring? It may be time for you to visit Burnett Medical Center's ear, nose, and throat specialist, Dr. Freumovich. He works with adults and children to diagnose and treat various conditions of the ear, nose, throat, and related structures of the head and neck. Conditions range from reoccurring ear infections to difficulty breathing and sleeping. Sign up for a better tomorrow with a treatment plan that works for you and your health.
All right, back at it gives us a chance to take a look at the final standings here in the West Lakeland for Grantsburg. Grantsburg finishing third in the conference, about 500 overall, 12-10, 11-7, and from Siren to Frederick, basically anybody could beat anybody. Unity ran away with it this year. They are a phenomenal team. They got a #1 seed. And the winner of this one moves on to play at Cameron on, I have Thursday night there. I'm gonna check that. For some reason I thought it was Friday night. Well, I'll double check that and we'll let you know. But regardless, the winner of this one plays plays Cameron. Cameron, a 3 seed, got a first round bye. So here we go, Killeran trying to get by Berkman. He does, and he lays it in. He now has 10 points. Now Aaron Berkman is tasked to go one-on-one with Claren here on defense. We'll see if that continues. Three-pointer from Dane, no good. Long rebound, and Davis comes away with it, and then he is hacked. That is 7 fouls now on the Pirates, and that one came, about 65 feet away from the basket, and it'll be a 1-and-1. And that'll be Dane's first, team's 7th, and Davis will get a chance for a 1-and-1 here. You gotta like how Lozier is aggressive. Not really upset with that foul. And that free throw is good by Davis. He has 4. That one is too hard, but it comes off the back of the iron so hard, and Vinny just trucks a guy. This will be free throw or free throws and Vinny's 3rd foul. This is just nuts for the Pirates. 2 guys with 3 fouls with 9:01 left to go in the first half. That is undisciplined basketball, and I'll say it. And I know these 2 guys, and they probably say the same. Free throw's good. Claren with 11 points. 11 of the 18 points. Second free throw. Good. And now Brock Matheny gets up after the second free throw, so Vinny to Rombach. Rombach will take a little floater and get it to go. Zach with 7 leads Grantsburg scorers. Grantsburg with 8 fouls here in the first half. 2 guys with 3. That's a big story. 2 starter caliber, and that one is off the glass and good. Claren just having his way. He has 14 points, and Grantsburg has no answer for Bryce Claren. And the Pirates have had a very difficult time scoring, and here they throw it in the backcourt. The shot is up, no good. Rebound, Vinny Vogelin. Grantsburg catches a break on that one. Up ahead, Berkman. He wants the 3. The shot is up, no good. Rebound, Davis comes away with it. Well, Grantsburg got a shot off anyway that time. And that would look like it might have been traveling, but he got the ball away just in time. Davis. And there's a foul on the floor, and that's going to be Dane Lozier, and that's his 2nd, team's 9th. I think it's Dane, either that or Zach. Yep, they got Zach with his 2nd now. And Brock Matheny, and they just can't afford Zach to pick up a 3rd foul. That would be a death knell for the Pirates to have 3 guys with 3 fouls, and 7:50 left to go. Rombach has to be very careful. And that free throw is missed. Underneath to Zach. Davis and Zach going after it. Matheny in, not a threat offensively to score, but really good handling the ball. Just a freshman, number 12. Here's Brown. 7:20 left to go, and Grantsburg's going to try to just relax a little bit here. Looking underneath, Berkman is there. He gets it to go on the foul. And he'll have a chance for an and 1. Good play by Berkman. He's been working hard and finally rewarded with a bucket. That's his first points of the night. 21-15, and back into the game comes Brennan Lentz. And Brady Lentz comes out. No good on the free throw. Paulson. Davis, Claren. So Claren averages 10 points a game. He's already up to 14 with 7 minutes to go in the first half. Grantsburg is choosing to focus on a couple different players, and Claren is making them pay here in the first. 3-pointer on the way, in and out, rebound, tipped, and Brock is able to get it in a foul on Claren, and that is the 5th foul on Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. And Connor Hansen quickly off the bench, and into the game for Killeran. So Grantsburg kind of catching a break here as Killeran picks up his second foul with 6:42 left to go in the first half. Here comes Brown to Matheny, and it is picked off, and he loses the handle trying to gather. Razine looked up at the rim and then lost the handle on the ball. He might have been thinking he was going to dunk. Not sure. But the ball is inbounded, and here's Lozier. Grantsburg catching a break on that turnover. And there, they complete the pass at the top of the key. Here's Rombach. Zach. Davis out on him, but Berkman is open for three, and he gets it to go. Big three-pointer by Aaron Berkman. Berkman now with 5. Big three, and it's a three-point game, 21-18. Grantsburg's scored a couple times in a row. Here's Paulson. Berkman on him. And Grantsburg has gone back to man-to-man. And good job by Zach to avoid getting a foul there. And Davis gets his 6th point. Zach has to be really careful not to cause trouble. Pop a shot, good. Big shot by Jaden Brown, he has 3. It's back to a 3-point lead for Chetek-Weyerhaeuser, nearing 5 minutes to go. Davis fires it underneath, and it's too hard for Hansen. It was a good play. Davis put a lot of juice on it from that left hand. Should have been caught. But it gives Grantsburg the ball on the turnover. Here come the Pirates and Brock Matheny on the logo. Jaden's at the high post. Here's Rombach. Lozier passes up the 3. He could have taken that shot. Jaden Brown kicks it out. 3-pointer on the way from Dane, and it's an air ball. I think he regretted not shooting the last one, was determined to shoot that one, and I think it was just a little bit of a mental case there. Swung around, and there's an open opportunity, and Brock Matheny comes down and picks up his first foul. That is now 10 on the Pirates. 4:41 left to go in the first half. And this will be 2 free throws coming up for Lentz. Bryce Killeran checking back into the game after this free throw, probably, unless he's going in for Lentz. That one is no good. I'm not keeping track of makes and misses from the stripe, but both teams sort of struggling. Probably 50% for Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. I'm sure Grantsburg is below that. I think they've only made 1 out of 4 or 2 out of 5. Second free throw is good. That's Lentz's first point, and it's 24-20. Matheny, Rombach, Killeran on him. Cross-court pass to Berkman. Berkman drives. Tough shot, no good. Rebound, Rombach has it again. The shot is blocked, and it's tipped away. Nice play by Davis, leading to a break. Nice moves, and the shot is good by Paulson. His first. Grantsburg looked out of sorts on that. 4 minutes to go. Lobbed into Brown. Jaden over to Rombach. It was tipped by Killeran. Here's Dane for 3. That time, he got it. 3-pointer for Lozier. He has 6 on the strength of 2 threes. That 3-pointer is a great equalizer. Gets Grantsburg back to a 3-point game. Killeran dropped in, and it's tipped away by Zach. Rombach got a hand on it, and Grantsburg steals a possession. 3:20 left to go. And it's almost too late. Rombach in the lane, loses the ball because he was bumped, no call. Up ahead, layup, good. I don't understand fouls at all. I don't know what constitutes a foul anymore. Never have, I guess. Just bounced off of Davis. I don't know, man. Here we go. 28-23 the score. Dane for another three. That's another air ball. Dane is struggling, but then he splashes it home. So he's just got to keep shooting, find it. He is trying to adjust to that clear mask. This is the first time he's had to play with that on. But a 5-point lead for Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. Here's Claren, who's been fantastic here tonight. Gets it over to Paulson. Up top, Davis looking underneath. And a long three on the way. Gets it to go. That's a big three by Benson Paulson. And Chetek-Weyerhaeuser has come to play in a full timeout called by Grantsburg, down by 8, 31-23. We'll take a quick break ourselves. All right, well, I just got myself a fun little oopsie. How do I get that off? How do I take that off? I just deleted it. Hold on. Just trying to see if anybody's commenting, and then I goofed up. All right, I think that should have done it. Nope. What is happening? Well, I know one way to get it off of there. Back to the action underneath Rombach. Rombach, and there's a foul, and it made it so he couldn't get to the rim. Connor Hansen's going to pick up the foul. Free throw one is good for Zach. And he's 1 for 2, gets his own board. And Grantsburg has a possession. Three-pointer from Jaden. It's big and it's good. Jaden Brown with his 6-point big-time shot there for Jaden Brown. 31-27. Davis. Davis loses the ball out of bounds, and it's off of his foot. So a chance here for the, there we go. Chance for the Pirates to get within a possession here with 1:45 left to go. Bounced into Jaden. Brown takes a tough shot, gets it to go. Brown with 5 points in a row, and it's a 2-point lead for the Bulldogs with 1.5 left to go. Davis, nice move. Eight points for Davis, 3 on the way, no good. Long rebound, Aaron Berkman tracked it down like a strong safety, and then a foul, and that'll be 7 on the Bulldogs. That was great play by Aaron Berkman. One and one, Berkman hits. Aaron with 6 points now. That one's too far, rebound Davis. Grantsburg probably around 50%, a little less from the line, I'm guessing. Here's Rosine. Paulson moving around Rosine. There's a ball knocked away, and now they're trying to trap him, can't quite get there. And they're just milking clock at this point. Rosine to Paulson, 20 seconds to go. Paulson driving, gets stopped. Little floater, good. I heard somebody say travel. I thought that's what it was too, but I don't know anything. 3 points for Lentz now. 8 seconds left to go. 5-point lead. 5 seconds to go. Brown with a Curry-like shot. No good. Rebound. And Brock got the board, but it won't count. Jaden Brown close on that three, and it's 35-30 Bulldogs with the lead here at halftime. Lots to talk about at halftime for Coach Mike Myers. For us, however, I'm going to need somebody. Nick, can you put a comment to make sure I can see comments right now? I don't know what's been going on. I've been having a hard time with the comments. We will play the initials game as long as I can see the comments come in. So Chetek-Weyerhaeuser fans, we'll play the initials game. And the way we do this is that I give you, did you comment? Why is it not coming through, Nick? Hi, Bobby. All right, let's see if that came through. It did. All right, so we can play the initials game. There he is. Hi, Bobby. So the way we'll do this is I will give you some initials, and then I'll give you 6 clues as to what the initials might stand for. Be quick to answer. It's very competitive. Hey, Charlie. Charlie says, hey, Bob. All right, everybody's helping out. Good deal. All right. I think we are good to go to play, and here we go. The initials for tonight are SB. SB. All right, here we go. First, or clue number 1 of SB has connections to Michael Jackson, Prince, Madonna, and more. Has connections to Michael Jackson, Prince, Madonna, and more. Clue number 2, debuted in Los Angeles, California. Debuted in Los Angeles, California. Oh, Melissa Robert. Melissa Robert with Super Bowl. That is correct. Let me put this up here so you know. You should have said it whilst I was giving. Nick said, I said it before you even did it. Super Bowl is correct. Clue number 3 has a connection to rings. 4 has a connection to Roman numerals. 5 is the second largest day for food consumption in the United States. And clue number 6 was some consider this Sunday to be an unofficial national holiday. Of course, a lot of us know a Super Bowl winner from this last Super Bowl, Leo Chanel, linebacker for the Chiefs. Super excited. Did you see what he did the other day, this past week? Last week, he came in, bought 180 pizzas for, what's that? 180 pizzas. No, yeah, that's what it was, right? 180 that, and he fed the entire school district, the whole student body. What a guy, huh? All right. Here's the second one from SB. Clue number 1 was a special agent for the FBI. Was a special agent for the FBI. Clue number 2 was an interior designer. Was an interior designer. Clue number 3 Was a professional thief. Was a professional thief. Clue number 4 was a lieutenant in San Angeles in 2032. Was a lieutenant in San Angeles in 2032. Clue number 5 was a medical engineer who left Earth. Was a medical engineer who left Earth. Any idea, Nick? He has none idea. All right, here we go. Last clue, clue number 6. Was a temporary bus driver. Was a temporary bus driver. Let me just double check and make sure I'm getting, oh, people are. Wait, did he just answer? Yes, okay. I switched over, okay. Natalie says Sideshow Bob. She is incorrect. Jay Gilhoy. Sandra Bullock is correct. Kara just behind that time. So congrats, Jay. All right, we'll move on. Ooh. All right, this will be interesting. See who can get this. 4:49 left to go. 5-point lead for Chetek-Weyerhaeuser here. We're heading into the second half shortly. Playing the initials game. Here we go. Clue number 1 of SB. Connected to New Orleans. Connected to New Orleans. Clue number 2 was once an armadillo. Was once an armadillo. Clue number 3 was the captain of the Enterprise. Was a captain of the Enterprise. Clue number 4 has been seen on Looking, Chuck, and Desperate Housewives. Has been seen on Looking, Chuck, and Desperate Housewives. Jennifer Ellefson, Scott Bakula. That is correct, Scott Bakula. Time traveled between 1989 and 1993, one of the all-time great shows of all time. The Department of Redundant Department. And plays Special Agent Dwayne Pride on NCIS. I would have put the Quantum Leap one as the final one, but that's just because I'm old, I guess. So good job, Jennifer. She got one, and here we go. We're going to have to go speed. We got 3 minutes left. We'll be fine. All right, clue number 1 of SB. Connected to George Cayley in the 1800s. Connected to George Cayley in the 1800s. Clue number 2, Dr. Grant struggled with this in 1993's Jurassic Park. Dr. Grant struggled with this in 1993's Jurassic Park. Clue number 3 often has an audio and digital reminder. Often has an audio and digital reminder. Clue number 4, often connected with ejection. Often connected with ejection. Clue number 5, the first word is often switched to safety. The first word is often switched to safety. Oh, Brian Handy comes in with seat. Oh, Tony Steisel also, but Brian Handy first. Seatbelt is correct. Good job, guys. That was close. Clue number 6 was 2-point lap in sash. All right, minute and a half left to go. Grantsburg's ready to go, but there's still some time left, so we'll steal one more here. All right. Here we go. Clue number 1 of SB, and we'll go rapid fire. I won't repeat the clues. Clue number 1 is a Republican who attended Yale. Clue number 2 of SB has spent time in prison. Clue number 3 once worked with a clown. Clue number 4, his arch enemy is a 4th grader. Clue number 5 has 8 fingers. And clue number 6, this animated ancillary character's real name is Robert Underdunk Terwilliger Jr. And we are underway, and Jay Gilhoy picks it up at the buzzer. Jay Gilhoy with Sideshow Bob Natalie Finch. Where were you? From earlier. Good job, everybody. Thank you for playing. You guys are awesome. Back to the game. Second half of the first game, first round of the WIAA playoffs. This is a regional quarterfinal, and it's a 5-point game. Could have a great ending here. Tough shot by Berkman, no good. Rebound bounced around. And with Grantsburg having 2 guys with foul trouble, 3 apiece, those 2 stay on the bench to start the game, Seeger and Vogeland. And that ball nearly intercepted. Razim has it taken from him. And Berkman comes away with the ball. Here's Brown. Dane Lozier for 3, no. Brody, who? Brock. Jaden Braden. Brock. And I think he was out of bounds. Or was it a jump ball? It's out of bounds as he went down for it. So a little bit of action here in the second half. And that's out of bounds off of Dane Lozier, getting his hand in there, knocking it free. Tyson Lucas. I don't know when you said that, pretty close to when Jay said it. I see timestamp wise. Davis just ekes one over. Lawson now with 10. Matheny down to Lozier, underneath to Rombach. Rombach in the paint, has the ball taken away. Shot is blocked. Davis with another block. And then he swoops through, but he is blocked by Berkman. Are they letting things go a little bit here in this second half, or are these just really clean? Matheny over to Berkman. Back up top to Lozier. Fumbles it, so picks it up and gets it over to Matheny. And now Jaden. Up top, Berkman. Berkman at the right elbow. Loses the handle as he tries to gather. Saved! Right to Berkman! What a play, Dane! Rombach back out to Matheny. Good pressure by the Bulldogs, but that one's short. Holy cow, nice job by Berkman, and he rattles one home. What an effort by Aaron Berkman, the senior. And they're going to call a timeout on the floor, an official's timeout, as Davis has to tie his shoe. 16-12 left to go in the first in the first game of the playoffs here. Both Grantsburg and Chetek girls teams are out of the tournament. That started last week. Davis all the way across to Lentz, back to Davis. Davis with a little head fake, little push. No call, three-pointer, no. Rebound, Brown. So I just don't, if I can see it up here, one of the three of them has to be able to see it. That ball is poked free and out of bounds. And you can just see eyes rolling on the floor here. Not literally on the floor, that would be cause for real concern, but you know what I mean. Brown. Lozier. Here's Berkman. Finding Rombach, going baseline, and they're going to call a block on Davis, and he gets upset, and Zach is down. He's hurt. And Zach is up. I think they must have just maybe hit knees or something. Thankfully, Zach's not hurt any worse than maybe just a quick owie. Brown. Lozier. Underneath, Brock is there. Gets his guy to go up. Oh, he should have gone up for it. And that ball is stripped away. Rombach loses it again. He keeps that ball so far away from his body. It's a big old target for the defense. Great play by Lozier. Lozier goes to his right hand and lays it in. Dane Lozier with 8. This is Lentz, back to Davis. Davis likes that little look, and they're going to call a foul on Rombach, and that's an and one, and that's Zach's 3rd foul. Lawson Davis finishing at the rim. He does a little look off. You can see what he's going to try to do. He kind of looks one way and then dribbles the other way. See if Grantsburg can adjust to that. That is 3 on Zach, and that's a 3-point play for Davis. Davis with 13 now. Claren with 14. In the first 9 minutes of the game, Claren had 14, it seemed like, and now Davis is caught up to him. A 6-point lead. It was a 5-point lead at halftime. Ball fake over to Berkman. Berkman from the corner for 3. No. Rebound. Matheny had the hand. They had his hand on it, but couldn't get it. But Berkman, the athlete, and now he's going to set up for 3. Oh, he got it! What a play, an individual play by Aaron Berkman. Getting the steal and then setting up for 3 and canning it. Aaron Berkman keeping Grantsburg in this one. And that is going to be an offensive foul. Jaden Brown draws one, so a 3, and then a charge, and Grantsburg fired up after this sequence. And that foul is going to be on Dylan Razim, and that is the second on Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. It's a 40-37 game. Grantsburg has the ball and some momentum here in the second half. Lozier looking, Berkman. Berkman driving. He had his arm slapped, and then it's out of bounds. His arm was completely hacked. It is clear to see. I heard somebody say, how could you miss that? That was so on the arm. It's unbelievable. And I'm not a guy to complain about the refs. I'm so thankful for the refs. But that was clear. Anyway. Sorry, I'll try not to get on the refs too much. I do really appreciate them. And there is a fumble near the logo. Davis, he has the ball knocked away. Look at Dane Lozier go. And now a timeout called by Hans Olsen. A full timeout. That'll give me a second. Cooper Hansack, LOLs. I know people feel me on that kind of stuff. So here we go. Let's say thank you to Burnett Medical Center.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, severe sore throats, or constant snoring? It may be time for you to visit Burnett Medical Center's ear, nose, and throat specialist, Dr. Freumovich. He works with adults and children to diagnose and treat various conditions of the ear, nose, throat, and related structures of the head and neck. Conditions range from reoccurring ear infections to difficulty breathing and sleeping. Sign up for a better tomorrow with a treatment plan that works for you and your health.
All right. Did everybody get a breath? I didn't. I'm just kidding. These guys are doing the best that they can. They do not care who wins this game. They're out here working hard. The officials I'm talking about, so try to keep my internal monologue inside. So it's a good game here, 40-37. You just want to, if you were with us at the beginning of the game, I knew this would be a tough game. Chetek-Weyerhaeuser is the 11th seed out of 12. That is nuts because they are very talented. That shot is no good. It might have been blocked by Rombach. I'm not sure if he got it or just made him have to move. But it's Grantsburg possession. Here's Berkman. Fires it under to Zach. Zach off the glass and good. Rombach now with 10. He averages 16 and a half. So he's kind of on pace for that. Davis can hit from out there. Wasn't looking that time for it. Paulson back to Davis. And now Lentz. Brady looking for Davis. Davis, Claren, another three, no good this time. Rebound tracked down. What are they going to call? They're going to give it to Grantsburg off of Brennan Lentz. And into the game, Dylan Razine comes back, and out comes Brennan Lentz. 40-39 now. Pirates down by one, and they have the ball. Berkman wants a three. That's off the mark and way off the mark. Grantsburg's had a few air balls from outside tonight, but credit them for shooting. A lot of times they pass those up, but now with no tomorrow, looking to shoot from the outside a little bit more. Bulldogs looking and trying to get it underneath, and there they do, and they're going to call Rombach over the back. And that's the fourth on Zach, with 12:07 left to go. So Grantsburg will be without Zach for probably 6 minutes at least. That ball swatted by Berkman. Let's watch Aaron. Aaron Berkman has just been willing this team to stay in this game. See how Grantsburg reacts with their leading scorer on the bench. And that's a foul, an easy call as Dane Lozier put both hands on Brady Lentz. And that is 3 fouls now on Grantsburg, just the second on Lozier. 2 fouls in a row for the Pirates. 3-point shot is short. Rebound is tracked down by Davis, though. And another foul on the Pirates. And Grantsburg cannot get out of their own way with the fouls. I mean, some of these are just very obvious. That one, Aaron just ran right into the guy. An aggressive play trying to get the ball, but ran right into him. That's 4 fouls on the Pirates here. 11:40 left to go. Claren gets it back. Now Seeger is down underneath working on Davis. A 3-pointer is good. I think that was Brady Lentz. Berkman, now it's a 4-point lead. Grantsburg got it to within 1. Jaden too short. Rebound, Davis, and another foul on Grantsburg. Matheny picks it up, and that's 5 fouls, and there's been 3 fouls in the last 30 seconds or so on the Pirates, on Grantsburg. So the Bulldogs will take that. 11:06 left to go. This is Lentz. Azim. And the ball is not free. Dane Lozier with another pick. And the easy lay-in at the other end. Lozier now with 10. 3 guys in double digits for the Pirates, and Jaden Brown at 8. Even scoring here for Grantsburg tonight. And another foul. Brock gets a reach in. And that's 6. 10 and a half to go. The officials are watching the hands. It's just easier to see. Long pass, Claren. Razim. Back to Claren. Pirates are doing a good job defensively. Here's an open 3, though. No good. Davis, though, working hard and laying it in. 15 for Lawson Davis. Rombach on the bench with 4. Lozier over to Seeger. Seeger not a threat to shoot, and neither is Matheny. Jump stop knocked off the spot. That's going to be a foul, and it might be on Claren. Nope. Yes, it is on Claren. That's his third. So we'll see what Coach Olson does with him with 9:50 left to go. Right now, he's staying in the game. Not surprising. Here's Lozier, and he'll hand it off to Brown. Jaden over to Seeger. Seeger can hit three-pointers, but he doesn't look to shoot very often. And you can see Chetek-Weyerhaeuser realizes that, and they don't even bring anybody out. There's a tough shot from Berkman, and nobody there for the board for Grantsburg. Razim skies for it and grabs it. 4-point lead. For the Bulldogs. It was 35-30 at halftime. Grantsburg got it to within one. Nice job by Lozier to knock that one out of bounds. He's been working hard too. Aaron Berkman and Dane Lozier have been just flying around the court here tonight, making it very difficult on the Bulldogs. Into Davis, back out. Three-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound, and it'll end up in a Pirates' hands. That's Jaden Brown. Pirates kind of need to score here, it feels like, under 9 minutes to go. Seeger. Looking underneath, nice. And Lozier open and takes the jumper off the glass and good. Two-point lead for the Bulldogs. And now what? And who's it going to be on? Another offensive foul on the Pirates. That is 4 offensive fouls well away from the ball. And that's on that's on Seeger, his 4th. So he'll leave Seeger in there and keep Zach on the bench. Free throw no good, as it's a 1-and-1. Berkman comes away with the board. 2-point lead. Big miss there by Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. Matheny to Seeger. Underneath, Berkman. Now Brown. Brown lines it up from three-point range. Oh, just missed. And Davis comes away with the rebound. That would have given Grantsburg that ball from him. Here's Matheny. And he'll get it over to Seeger. Seeger. And now Berkman for 3. No, in and out! Would have given Grantsburg the lead. 2 3-pointers in a row just missing for Grantsburg. 7:38 left to go. And Mark Seeger gets in front of it. The ball is loose and it's tipped back. Nice job by Davis. Just gonna flick that thing up to Razim and keep possession of the ball. Now Davis is open and he'll lay it in. And Rombach gets off the bench. Davis with 17. 7:18 left to go. Zach will come in with 4 fouls. Clarendon will come in with 3 at the next whistle. A 4-point game. Grantsburg unable to tie or take the lead in the last couple possessions, and now a 2-possession lead. Berkman with a tough shot. Got it! Berkman with 13. Under 7 to go now. A 2-point lead. What a fun one here. Davis spinning and a foul on the floor. Grantsburg picks up another one. That's 8 on Grantsburg. And Mark Seeger has fouled out of the game. Mark Seeger playing his final home game of his career, and Mark is getting greeted by his teammates, and he will have to sit as he is out with 6:46 left to go. And Davis will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Rombach back in with 4 fouls. Vinny Vogelin has 3. Davis is good. 18 points for Lawson Davis, and that's who I was keeping my eye on here coming into this one. Clarendon kind of stole his thunder for a while, but Davis up to 18 points, leads all scorers in the game. Second free throw off the mark. Look at Aaron Berkman. My goodness. Aaron is just single-handedly keeping Grantsburg in this one. underneath the Zach. Rombach, no good. Rebound. Oh, he couldn't quite come up with it, and Clarendon comes away with the rebound. Zach has to be awfully careful here. Can't afford two guys to foul out. And that one does not go. Rebound, and Grantsburg will get it. 3-point lead for the Bulldogs. Underneath the Zach. Zach, strong to the rim, can't get it to go. Up off the glass and good. Zach with 12, and now what? Davis is hurt. Oh, maybe not. Davis is just asking his friends to come and help him up. So with him doing that, his coach thought he was hurt. And so a new guy comes in, that's Dylan Razim. So Davis, hopefully he's not hurt, but that's a loss for Chetek-Weyerhaeuser here down the stretch, under 6 minutes to go. Clarendon. Razim hasn't shot a lot. Now he makes a move and he gets it to go. And Mr. Official with the big swoop as it's an and one. Nick spied what actually happened to Lawson, and it's he's back into the game. It's one of those things that kind of keeps you out for a minute, maybe 90 seconds, as the pain has to travel through your body. Free throw's good, and one situation pays off. Dylan Razim, 51-47. Lozier, Vogland. Vinny's got to be careful not to pick up an offensive foul. They have been calling Grantsburg on offensive fouls, and probably rightfully so. I have not, they've all been away from the ball, so I haven't really seen them. Maybe you guys have had a better look at it. Three-pointer from Rombach. Got it! Zach Rombach with a big three, and he has 15. And he's out of bounds. Grantsburg down by one. Under 5 minutes left to go. Natalie Finch says, go Pirates. Here we go. Should be a spine tingler these last 5 minutes. It's a 1-point game, and it's still a 1-point game. Just the other way as Aaron Berkman soars and gets 15 points. Not in that one shot. That's not a real shot. But he has 15 tonight. Lobbed in, Razim, double teamed, kicks it back out. This is Paulson, now up top, swung over. Clarendon, and they're gonna lob it or drop it in. Spinning, Jaden Brown is there, and it's an and one. Davis. And the lead back to Chetek-Weyerhaeuser, 53-52. That's an and one situation here. That's 10 fouls on the Pirates and just the second on Brown. The and one is good. Davis with 21. 2-point lead again for the Bulldogs. Grantsburg had a lead for about 15 seconds. Vogland over to Lozier. Tight coverage on him. Berkman going down the lane, loses the handle, finds Zach. Zach, tough shot. No, he couldn't quite get it to go, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. How that one didn't fall. That's 4 fouls now on Chetek-Weyerhaeuser, and the second on Dylan Razim. First free throw for Zach is good. Zach now with 16. Two for two. Big free throws by Zach Rombach. 17 points for Zach, and it's a tie game, guys. Don't go anywhere. Let's say thank you one more time to Northwood Tech. All right, a barn burner here. Shirley Christensen says, go Grantsburg. 4:01 left to go. We've got a tie game. Zach was 2 for 2 from the line to tie it up. How's my blood pressure? Mary, you get a night off, don't you? You know how it is. And I've got to call a game and have a son playing, so please have sympathy on me. Razim fires it out. Three-pointer. Paulson! 10 points for Benson Paulson. Big three for the Bulldogs. Rombach finds Vogeland. Now Lozier down by 3. Brown, tough shot. No! No contact, say the officials. A chance to extend the 3-point lead here. Calern. That looked, and Razim for 3, got it. Big 3 by Dylan Razim, 9 points, and a timeout called by Grantsburg. Just like that, Grantsburg had tied it up at 54. 2 3-pointers from the Bulldogs, and they have a 6-point lead. Don't go anywhere. This one is not over by any stretch of the imagination. Love the comment section going crazy. Let's go Pirates, says Daryl. Kirby says, let's go Pirates, you got this. They do have the ball. Mark Seeger, the senior, has fouled out of the game. Zach Rombach is playing with 4 fouls. Grantsburg has the ball. And here's Brown. Dane fires it up top. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound, and they're going to call an over the back on the Bulldogs. That's on Razim. I think that's his 3rd. That's the 5th foul only on the Bulldogs, and Vinny's going to come out. Brock Matheny will come in. Under 3 to go. Berkman firing it to Brown. He's open for 3. Takes the shot. Can't get it to go. Berkman just flies in the air. Put back. Good! Wow, what a play. Aaron Berkman playing his guts out here tonight. 17 points for Aaron. Willing this team. Zach really picked up number 5. And it looks like they're going to play keep away here a little bit with the guards. Well, with everybody. Razim, he wants 3. Is it good? Yes, it is. What a shot. Dylan Razim, clutch. What a shot. 63-56, 7-point lead. Berkman needs a 3. No. Rebound. Rombach tried to put it back. Guys on the ground falling down. That ball is way too far. Lawson Davis fired up, put that one almost through the ball. So Grantsburg will get the ball back. 2 minutes left to go. Berkman, Lozier, he finds some space. No, rebound, Rombach, tough, takes the shot, can't get it to go. Rebound and a foul on Lozier. Tough foul, he's trying to bat the ball out. And this will be 2 free throws for Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. This is, Grantsburg has to play almost perfectly here to win this game, to get back in this game. Dane Lozier takes his guard off for the last minute 49. Playing with that, he had broken his nose. He was playing with that mask. Now he takes the protective mask off. See how he does here. Free throw good by Calern. 15 points for him. His first in the second half, however. 8-point lead. 9-point lead. Berkman takes another shot. No, he's just trying to do it all himself now. He's been able to, but Grantsburg has a minute and a half. They're going to have to foul. It can't be Zach fouling. And they will foul here. Berkman picks up the foul. Benson Paulson will go to the line, try to make it a 4-possession game here. Man, it was 54-54. And the Bulldogs just went on a tear. There was a timeout. Rombach hit the 2 free throws to tie it up, and it seemed like Grantsburg had all the momentum. And then Chetek-Weyerhaeuser, and it's now a 4-possession game. Benson Paulson with his 11th point. Chetek-Weyerhaeuser with 4 guys in double digits as well. Second free throw, no good. Rebound Matheny. So Grantsburg has to score a lot and score quickly. 3-point shot on the way, that's no good. Rebound, and they can't get the ball back in. That was a big miss there for the Pirates. They needed everything to go, and that one didn't hit rim. Zach will guard the inbound. Grantsburg full court pressure with the 2 great defenders for the Pirates. Berkman working hard. Oh, we're going to call the foul on that, and Grantsburg will be okay with that. They needed to foul there to stop the clock. Jessica Mullican says, go Bulldogs. Marsha Olson, hang in there, Pirates. So to shoot 2, Benson Paulson. Paulson with 11 points tonight. And the final score of this one is not going to be indicative of the game, but it is going to be Chetek-Weyerhaeuser moving on. Take a quick look. They're going to be going to Cameron next. We'll have that game on We Are Cameron. Second free throw good. 13 points for Paulson. Minute 3 left to go. Rombach gets his guy in the air. He'll take another 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound. Nope. It'll be Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. Up ahead, Davis. And they're just going to let him go to the rim. Grantsburg fouled him 3 times on the way, but they only called the one at the end, and that is going to basically do it if it hadn't already been did. 23 points for Davis, 70-56 the score, and Aaron Berkman is going to come off the court. And we can say thank you to him as a senior. Did I forget to load that up? And Berkman is indeed done. Free throw's no good. Rombach with the board. No good. Rebound, Matheny. Rombach, good. 35 seconds left. Didn't mean to put that up quite yet. And this one ends very anticlimactically, unfortunately. But we will say thank you to the seniors, Aaron Berkman and Mark Seeger. They are done. Free throw, good. And the second team, the Futures, come in. And the season is over for the Grantsburg Pirates. Kirby Lozier says, great season to our Pirates and our seniors. Proud of you all. And another free throw, good. And like I said, this final score is, what is it now? 72-58. It's going to look like a blowout, and I guess it is. But it was 54 all with like 4 minutes left to go, and then Grantsburg could not score at all. And Chetek-Weyerhaeuser could not score at all. And it is what it is. 20 seconds left. Hartke in. And some of these guys getting their first time. Joe Quintana fires one up, no good. Hartke gets the rebound. Out to Alex McCormick. Take a shot, guys. AP. Yeah, it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. It was not blocked. 2.2 seconds left to go. And for some, Jalen Richardson. From the back, it looked just like Lawson Davis, but Richardson comes into the game. And that is going to do it. 2 seconds left, and there is the final buzzer. That is going to do it. A hard-fought first-round game, but the Pirates come up short. Chetek-Weyerhaeuser moving on into the second level. Getting the thank you seniors chant once again. Both boys and girls one and done in the playoffs here in Grantsburg this year. At home, very disappointing for those kids, I know. And especially for Mark Seeger, who hadn't played since junior high, and Aaron Berkman, who just gave it everything he had here tonight. It just wasn't enough. If you want to give a shout out, I'll stay on for a couple more minutes. We'll go over some final scoring and player of the game. At the girls' game, I was so sad I forgot to do the Russ Erickson player of the game, but that would have gone to Renee Tews, player of the game for the girls. And for the boys here tonight, and this is, in the Chetek-Weyerhaeuser fans, this is Russ Erickson. He just passed away in January. We named this after him. It's a Grantsburg Award. Player of the game, no question, senior Aaron Berkman. Finished with 17 points, but if you saw the game, you know there's just no question. Aaron Berkman was willing this team. You can just see he was flying around. He left it all on the court here tonight in the losing effort, but he played well. The rest of the team, let's look at the stats. Let's look at, oops, didn't mean to do that one. Let's look at scoring for Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. Wow. Lawson Davis, and this is unofficial, ended with 23 points. 16 points for Bryce Killeran. Benson Paulson had 15. Dylan Razim had 12. He had that clutch 3 at the end that kind of just, that's when I knew. Brennan Lentz had 3, and I believe Brady Lentz had 3 as well. For Grantsburg, leading scorer was Zach Rombach. He had 19. Aaron Berkman was 17. Zach had to spend, 6, 7, 8 minutes on the bench with 4 fouls in the second half, unfortunately. Berkman, though, 17 points for him. 12 points for Dane Lozier. Jaden Brown had 8, and Vinny Vogeland had 2. That's the scoring, 5 guys scoring for Grantsburg. So that is going to do it. I'm going to wrap this up. Congratulations to Chetek-Weyerhaeuser. They'll be moving on and playing Cameron and the next level. So for Nick Rombach, my name is Bob Rombach. Thank you for joining us here on We Are Grantsburg, part of the We Are Network. Have a great night, everybody.